Today's Tale sees us playing BattleTech once again, and today we're up against Infidel. The old Infidel, eh? I actually had a bit of a funny game just before this one, which I didn't actually get to record, but I was marching around with exactly the same loadout as this, and the guy decided that because we couldn't find each other in 10 turns, I was hiding somewhere, and it was terrible, and that he should just leave. Which is pretty crazy to me. We'll get buckshot up here, actually. Because it takes you a long time to find stuff in this game, right? Let's get up here. So we got only a few seconds. It takes you a while to find the mechs. On Death Valley, like on stacks, you know that they're just coming straight down this way, right? But on Death Valley, it's sometimes really hard to find people. And it took me 10 turns to not find them, and he had had enough. But in saying that, we did get this match, so hopefully Infidel holds out for us. We have Panther here for hopefully some sensor locking. We've got the QuickDraw. Now, I tested the QuickDraw out on the AI. I didn't exactly like it, but everyone's saying it's a great mech. It's a surprisingly good mech, so we're going to give it a workout on an actual human here and see how we go. We have, of course, my trusty 4G here. The reason I always pick 4Gs is they're dirt cheap. They come with an AC-20, which will shred things. And, yeah, they're dirt cheap, well armored. They're good to go. And then we got the Centurion here, who will hopefully move up. Actually, shoot, I changed the pilot. I did have Arclight in here, but now I don't. So, whoops. I've been sprinting that up for a mistake. Let's get the Hunchback in here, probably. There should be a sensor lock. I'm pretty happy for my tanky mech to be towards the front. We might twist sideways a little, just in case. Alright, there we go. What do we got? We have a Locust. And nothing else. Okay. We'll get you to sprint up just in case. We might get a sensor lock here. We'll get the QuickDraw just to hang back a little, and you, sir, just move up as well. Okay. So, what kind of Locust is this? This is a 1M. Is that the missile boat? I think that's the missile boat, right? Looks like we've got pretty much similar setup. A light, 2 mediums, and a heavy. We'll see what is about to come out of the blue here. If it's a long-range fit, I'm down for just going all brawl for that, because we have the QuickDraw. He's pushing his Locust around the side. Does he want to drop missiles with this? Sensor lock probably on the Hunchback. So the poor Hunchback here is going to take a little bit. Luckily it's in the trees. It could be buckshot, I guess. Sometimes it's hard to tell what the range of this is. Alright, so he's going for the Centurion at the back. Alright. What I would really like to know is, what else does he have? We might reserve up here. If he's happy to sensor lock me, I'm happy to reserve. We'll move buckshot up and probably entrench up here. Just so we don't get hammered. If this is suddenly a truckload of missiles, we'll know that it's a trebuchet. If it's not, then it's something a little bit easier to handle. He's a Hunchback. What Hunchback is that? That's a 4G as well. Okay. So he's going downhill into the water. The water's kind of nice, I guess. So we'll probably move you into the trees here. Get a little bit of evasion and some tank. And then we'll brace, just in case there's any missile fire incoming. I'm pretty happy to tank this up. Be hilarious if he had a Griffin up here or something and just shot me in the side. Which is fully possible. LRM-10. Could be, what, direct line of fire as well. If you had something up there. So move that. Interesting he wants to fight in the water. That might indicate that he's got some very hot mechs. I don't know if he changed up his fit. or if it's just the bog standard. But this is definitely... Pretty sure the M is the missile one, right? A Kintaro. Alright, so he's gone for a fair bit of damage here. Kintaro is going to drop pretty much an LRM-5 on us. Do not too much. I'm happy to just run forward here then with this and see if we can't spot something here. Probably here's our best bet to get something slocked. Come on, Showboat. Alright, we still don't know. Okay, so he's probably pushed down this way then. We will get... What else is left? The Hunchback. I guess the Hunchback can sprint around as well. So we know it's only the Kintaro, right? That will do LRMs at the moment. I'm a little scared that there might be something else out there. What do we got? A couple of seconds. We'll sprint around this way. I don't want to give my back armor to all this in case he suddenly decides he wants to run it in. And what did we get? What did we get? What is it? Tell me, sir. Tell me what you are. A QuickDraw. Okay. Do I like his fit more? So he's got the 5A. What have I got? A 5A as well. Alright. Alright. This is pretty funny. It looks like we went for mostly the same fit, except for I've got a little bit more tank than him. We might work on this guy a little if he's just gonna fiddle around in the water. I guess the water makes more sense because he can run hot here.
How might I help?
We'll sprint our quick draw into these trees here and be pretty happy with that. Well, well, well. I went for the sneaky quick draw, he went for the sneaky quick draw. It is a quick draw on both sides. So we got LRM-10s, I guess, so we'll try and work those into maybe this 1M a little. So I've gone, let's see, I've upvoted here, I guess. I guess the Kintaro is about 6 mil, so he's made this better, and I've made this better fairly much at the cost of this. But the large laser, I guess, can do a bit of work. I'm more happy to have the LRM-10s. We will just work on this and see if he wants to come to us, I guess. I guess that's the way we're going to play this. Where are you going with your locust here? It doesn't look like a big old move there. I'd probably get the Hunchback. You can see it's not in the trees. You can drop some LRM-5s on it. Yep. That's fair enough.
What can I do for you?
So we'll get our Panther moving here. I've got to be careful. I don't want to get in range of that quick draw and get smushed, right? So we could probably just jump into the middle here. And lock back on that guy. Or we could go, no, we won't go for the Hunchback here. We'll go for his Locust. He's got a little bit less on there. Hopefully, if it's the machine gun version, it'll have a bit of armor. If it's not the machine gun version, it is going to get a little hammered here. I'm going to take a little bit of damage, probably what, 12 would be my guess. If he lets me move my Hunchback first, I will shove it into these trees and brace it up. I gotta be real careful with the Hunchbacks. Obviously, he wants to go for my Hunchback. I want to go for his Hunchback. The Kintaro can knock stuff over pretty easily. Okay, so he's moving his 4G first. I'm pretty happy for that, because now I'll just move into those trees and race up here. So we'll move here. We'll brace up. We've got an idea of where this guy's going. Just want to be extra careful that he doesn't get the jump on me. I wonder if he's probably got Paradise in there as well, right? So I've got Paradise on mine to jump further. I don't think he can see mine yet. So I wonder if he's thinking I've got some sort of ranged thing here. He's coming in with the Kintaro. Is he gearing up to kind of do the jump on me? No, he's just coming in to drop. Alright, well, that was 8 damage, considering I was braced. We will move... Centurion. What do you get to hit 50 versus what do you get from here? Probably the same, right? I'd probably like to just stick tight and just drop missiles in. Just brace up a little. Are we moving? I don't want to move. I probably just want to stick here, right? Stick tight. Drop some missiles on this guy. What is he? He's the LRM version. So there is pretty much peanuts of armor on this thing. So if we can get a few hits, we might rip or destroy things off that. At which point he gets no sensor lock. Not that it really matters. I mean, the loss of that thing's not great. It is about what is it? It's about 40 damage. If he gets all this stuff in, he can just start firing with this. So he's kind of got a pretty brawly fit here, right? He's coming in for the brawl, and he's just gonna LRM with this. It's a nice fit, actually. The Kintaro can take a lot. I kind of want to get my Hunchback firing on that, if I can. We'll try and get the Showboat over here, so if he does come in, we're in close range to have a go at this. Gotta be careful of that. It's a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Indeed. What's your jump range? We're gonna make sure we're in jump range for all this stuff, I think. So we'll probably stick ourselves here, which puts us into sensor lock range. But that's fine, as long as we're in jump range to get on stuff, I'm pretty happy. Because we want Paradise to be able to deal with this as well as he can. Yes. Get in there. We'll probably brace up. So most of our mechs are braced now. Bracing for the storm. Bracing for it. So what does he pick? Does he pick to go for the Centurion? Or the Hunchback? His Hunchback's a fair way out. I might start dropping. He's probably got a lot of evasion on this. I'd like to stop dropping missiles on stuff here. So he's moved from here to behind that rock. I'd say that's close to a full move. He's going to keep working on the Hunchback. Alright. Well, the Hunchback's down for that, I guess. I wonder if there's anywhere we could jump to get vision here. This QuickDraw could probably get on top of us if we jump silly. If we sprint, we have vision from there. Do you think he would run in to get my Panther? I wonder if we bait with the Panther. If it would be a good idea. We could move, I guess. Or jump. Could jump to probably here and get vision on stuff coming in, I guess. So let's do that. So if he comes in too close with this Kintaro, we should be able to see it. What do we got on this? We got a pretty good round of... maybe I should have locked the Kintaro so we could fire with the AC. So he can't move too far forward, otherwise the Panther will see him. Next round we could probably move the Panther and shoot, I would say. Could probably get that Panther in. He's coming around with the Hunchback. I wonder if he's eyeing up that Centurion. Alright. Probably gonna move the Centurion here. I'm pretty happy with the position I've got. If he comes in, how far can we move? We can move to shoot, right? So I am fairly happy with the position. Actually, let's see. Can you move? You can move just enough to shoot. Okay. Let's drop some more LRMs. 30. Woo! Alright. Maybe we'll get one hit. 1 or 2 hits here would be great. 2. Okay. We've weakened them up. Not at all. Down for that. Down for that indeed. I wonder if I should be backing up here. He knows he's on a timer for this locust. If I get one more turn, if I can get vision here, I might be able to get vision. No thanks.
Hold him for tactical advantage.
I might be able to get vision with this guy and shoot my AC-20. I'd like to start opening up with the AC-20 now. Oh yeah, okay. Well, we'll reserve to the end then. Because he probably wants to push this and this towards the end and make me have my turn, right? Because if he can jump this in and fire and run this in and fire, then he'll be really happy if I didn't have a turn of doing anything. But we're not taking that. Not taking that lying down. We will give him the reserve stick as well. Alright, what do you want to do? So Paradise is back here, ready to death from above anything. We can do stability damage with nearly everything. Same with him though. He can do stability damage here. Stability damage here. Alright, so he is coming in now. Is he going to fire on buckshot? Alright, buckshot tanking it like a boss.
I'm okay for now.
He's overheating himself. You can see what it does to a quick draw pretty quick.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, we don't have the greatest of shots with that.
What's the plan?
Pretty tempted to just walk you in and fire a weapon. He's got to consider jumping that thing out, I guess. What do we get here? He didn't do a huge amount of alpha on that first go. His Kintaro's slightly out of position, so I think we're going to go on this guy here. And we will not be firing nearly half of that. What do we got here? How much can we fire? We can fire all of this and not heat up. Actually, can we get some... Yeah, we can. We can get some SRMs in. The reason I want to fire the SRMs is because I want to get some stability going on. Alright, so we got at least a little bit off that. He'll probably run his Kintaro in now, I'd say, and shoot at my Panther. But I think what we do is we just completely just shift onto his quick draw here. The Hunchback's a little far behind. So yeah, I think we just shift focus straight onto the quick draw. If we can get the quick draw down, I mean, he's really, really hot. So he can't fire again. He's probably going to sprint it out. But I should get a round of abuse onto that. It's going to drop in some LRMs. So we've got all of our lights and all of our mediums to go on this.
Standing by.
So I could just consider... You know what? We'll do the AC as well. The reason I'll do the AC as well is because if we hit, we will score a fair chunk of damage. If we don't, then so be it. But you know what? Let's use our heat now rather than later. Because that is... Oh, he's lost all of his evasion. Oh, buddy. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. That quick draw is gonna get smushed in a second. So now we will jump probably our Panther. If I can get the Panther up on that hill, I would love it. If not, we'll just fire from these trees. Everything's got vision. So we can just go all out on this guy here. Hopefully we get another round of shooting. I would love to hit with my Hunchback again. He's going to run his Hunchback up, probably go on this. He's got vision, so he can fire these missiles now. I'm not too concerned about all this missile fire. It is LRM indirect. I mean, it'll do a little bit to the Centurion, but I'd be more concerned about this guy who's super hot. And
I'm wounded, Commander.
he's cooking. He is cooking. What's cooking? Good looking. Alright, so our Panther
Waiting on you, Commander.
is going to come around here. Can we jump for some more evasion? Is that possible? We could even jump up there. So we get 3 pips out of this, but it'll overheat us. Maybe we'll just sprint. No, whoa, whoa, whoa. We're not sprinting, buddy. Ah, damn, that gives vision as well. Because that Kintaro might just maul this. I think we're just going to go all in, though. All in for now. Or we could reserve. Let's reserve. If he reserves this off, it'll be huge turn for us. If he moves stuff, I'm kind of happier just to shoot with everyone else and then move the Panther in, just so that we don't give the Panther up as a target. He's still... I'm pretty sure that's laser range, but not... Ooh, it is AC range. Okay. Is that the chest? Ooh, okay. It was just the torso there. I don't like how it's going either, buddy, but that's fine. You can twist this way and fire. Twist and shout, buddy. Twist and shout. Hopefully we can knock this guy over. We've only got... We're going to put everything in. The more damage we can do to this guy, the better. We can maybe get him... Oof, those LRMs do not do a lot, right? Alright, his jump jets are screwed. In comes the Kintaro now, probably. So we can get onto the side of this guy and fire at him. We are not doing enough stability issues here, though. I would love to hit with some more stuff, but he's going to get this thing out, I think. Our quick draw's pretty happy. I think he's firing from really long range with that AC. Do you have enough vision for the Kintaro? Really? The Kintaro's not going to shoot? Only with LRMs. Ah, my friend, that is awkward for you. That is awkward indeed. We'll twist enough to maybe keep that shots from not hitting our back here. Like so. I don't want this thing just getting some free back shots, because it could do a fair bit of damage, right? We'll drop the PPC in. Come on, baby. Not quite as much as I would like. Oh, he's so close. If we do hit him, he'll be on the ground. So now it's Wildfire. Wildfire, 90s to hit. What can you hit from here? Well, we are definitely moving you up. Just one more square, buddy. One more square. Get in there. He can't jump and fire, so I'm okay there at least. We're in the trees, so we get a little bit of damage reduction. Come on. Oh, knock him over. No. No. Ah, there we go. Knockdown. Excellent. Excellent work. So now we get to do our quick draw into this guy. So hopefully we haven't blocked ourselves for shots here. Doesn't look like it. We'll move around this side, and we'll probably open up with everything. It's a little sketchy because I'm opening up my own QuickDraw to some shenanigans here. We get 4 movement here. I think we'll do that. So he can sensor lock us. He could probably fire back. But hopefully we can get this guy really smashed up here. What's in these arms? Medium laser, SRM, medium laser, medium laser. We could rip a leg off. Or how bad's his chest? I don't know if we could kill him with this, but I think we'll just go for the chest here. We might get a bit of spray around the place.
As you wish.
But, yeah, he's not looking so impressed with that. He's
You're no match for me.
lost some heat sinks. Those heat sinks are going to be pretty critical to him. He is pretty hot this round. So now he can't really fire. His only choice is to probably sprint this thing out. So he's probably got to sprint out. He might push up with these guys, try for my quick draw here, which would be a kind of a move. Or he could shoot a few lasers at this guy. Oh, I don't know if I would jump out, because you run really hot. Run really hot with that.
Waiting for orders.
Probably just back up here. Although we can get some vision. You know what? We'll probably reserve. And we'll see what he wants to do. I'd say maybe something's going to come in. We are running slightly hot on our mech here. Damn, we can't reserve far enough to get shots on this. You know what we're going to do? We're going to probably back up and shoot at that. How far can we go? We can jump to back here. I'll jump back here. Sensor lock this. We'll probably drop some LRMs in. And then I think we'll start skipping some turns. So let's jump back with you.
No sweat.
Save whatever little heat you can. We'll lock this guy up. We'll drop a few more LRMs on him as he flees here. So what do you want to do now? Do you want to push in? Do you want to sensor lock? It's a little dangerous because of course he's going to get his stuff up and shoot on me for a turn, but I kind of just want to scare this quick draw off. I'd love to see how much it's got. Do I really want to do that though? I mean, if he's going to push this stuff up, I could have shot in more PPC shots. Maybe not. I mean, the LRMs are only going to do, what's that, 50 at the most, 25 damage. I think we can multi-shot though. So we'll probably multi-shot here. And he really hates this guy. Really hates him. That bulwark though, the entrenchment is doing mass loads of work here.
Yes,
We
Commander.
probably want to fire with you. We will multi-target for this. You go on B. We'll heat up a wee bit more. But that's okay. We're going to be hitting him in the softer side, the tankier side, right? But, you know what? Bit of LRM here and there. Never hurt anyone.
Copy.
Never hurt anyone. Wait. I was like, why were the missiles hitting over here? I have no idea, but we did a little bit of damage on this guy. He'll probably push his Kintaro in now. We are super hot on our quick draw. I would love to get around this guy here, though. So we might sprint our quick draw this way. He will have most of his heat back on this thing. I wonder if he's coming in for some direct fire here. Alright, he is. He's coming in. That Kintaro is still a real worry. Obviously it does a lot of damage, right? A lot of damage. So we can get here, we can fire for 80s. Man, we're starting to heat up a lot. We'll probably get in behind here. He might take a round of gunnery though. Do I really want to do this? I could probably ease up with some of these lasers. What do we got? Probably a few turns. So you know what? We'll just go all in. Oh, to the hump. To the hump. Alright, hump it. Hump it, baby. Humping and pumping. Alright, so he's nearly unsteady. He'll get his Kintaro in now, I'd say, to shoot on the Centurion. We'll probably run our mech, the quick draw this way. And we'll start shooting this guy. I wonder if we can shoot him in the side here. Alright, he's going to unleash everything on this guy. It might kill him. It's a lot of damage. Oh, mate. Mate, you took it like a champ, though. Alright, so he's pretty hot. So I'm really good to move right here and fire into this guy's back. Because he can't really risk another turn of that. What can we do here? We can get to here. We got 70s. What about here? Doesn't give the greatest of shooting though, does it? He could sensor lock us and ram everything into us, I guess. It's really risky here. I think we will risk it though. Alright, let's risk it. We'll turn off some of these. I don't know how much we can fire here. Not you, not you, not you. Fire everything. And then we can sprint out, I guess. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Oh, a couple of misses. Ooh. Alright, so he's rocking. We are hot though, so we're going to have to get our own quick draw out of here. If we can. Luckily, our lights can now just fire onto all of this stuff. I wonder if you just turn this guy around and come back. He is gonna... No? What are you gonna do from there? I would shoot at this guy, start stripping off all the evasion, and then you can ram him with the Kintaro. It does get some damage off our Centurion. Oh no, he's gonna go on this. He really, really wants that Centurion. You are getting pummeled, my friend. You are getting pummeled. Do your best, though, to stay alive. We can fire into the Kintaro. It's not really what I would like. I think we'll just reserve here. We'll just reserve. Okay, so he's going to have his go. He's going to reserve into me. That's fine. We will fire with this because I don't want this getting knocked over. Probably keep going on this hunchback here. We'll turn off the LRMs, I guess, to save on some heat. We've got a few rounds of firing with this guy. Hunchback's not the greatest target to shoot into, but we're just kind of standing our ground and tanking well. Hopefully the quick draw does something, right? Quick draw needs to do something. I really need to probably take down his quick draw. We do get all of our stability back here. We might blow up in a sec though. He's got some heat issues on the Kintaro. If I can get my quick draw around onto his quick draw, I would love that. Or at least some vision. So that we can fire maybe the PPC in. I would fire the AC-20. You might get lucky. You might kill the Centurion. Alright, he's backing it up for vision here. Okay. Fire into the Centurion. We're gonna lose an arm. There it goes. Right arm destroyed. Oh, you're spreading your damage. Okay. So he's trying to shred some of that evasion there. Is he going to go on this with the Kintaro then?
Waiting for the right move.
You could drop all of this evasion and fire with the Kintaro again. You can't. You could fire most of the SRMs. Do a lot of damage. I think he's thinking about it because his mech just swiveled there. Here we go. So he's going to shred the evasion. No. Okay. Bro, we have tanked with this thing. Woo. Absolutely tanking away. Alright, so he wants to know what I'm going to do, right? Here is what I'm going to do, my friend. I would love some vision here. How far can we move? 3? We're getting ourselves into a really sticky situation, though. A real sticky situation. Otherwise, I could jump Showboat in. Oh, we can get vision on all of them? We'll do this. We're going to jump Showboat in. Fire our weapons on possibly that QuickDraw, if we can. I would love a hit with this. Come on, baby. Kill that QuickDraw for me. Because then we can... No, not the wrong side here. Oh my gosh. Alright, that QuickDraw is on Death's Edge. Death's Edge, indeed. Alright, we've got vision though, so we could probably fire a couple of lasers into him. It's the wrong side to be firing from. His Kintaro, what do you want to do with the Kintaro? It's hard to tell. It's a real shame we didn't kill this guy. Is he going to jump it out? You could jump him out or run him out. Save what you can of this. He's still running really hot, so you could run him into the water, cool him down, and then come back for a jump, fire, death. Jumping fire death. Sounds like a rock band with a jumping fire death. Hear us play. Alright, he's gonna go for my cook. No. Okay. He's saving heat, is what he's doing. What kind of vision can we get here? I'd love to get in this water if I could. If only I could. Damn, that is the wrong side to be shooting. Maybe we'll just back up this way into these trees and see if we can't do some work, I guess. We are pretty hot. We might just cook ourselves to get rid of that guy. So at least we're firing into the front instead of this arm. We're not going to shut down. We'll probably just go... Oh, mate. With this. We can get a bit of heat back. I probably want to overkill, though. Let's just overkill as much as we can to get rid of this guy. There we go. So now we can kind of do some work with our own QuickDraw to get him cooled down. We're going to have to deal with probably this Hunchback. The Kintaro is going to unleash again on us. I wonder if we could get in front here. Not the greatest of hit chances. Could maybe move to the front and get our own guy out. We'll put our Hunchback in front. Hopefully we can get that Centurion out of there. We'll probably ease up with some of these lasers so we can keep firing, and we're going to miss. And we're going to miss. Alright. Alrighty then. He's got the advantage on turns here. I would probably fire with this into the Hunchback. Maybe rip something off. It's full damage. Yeah, here we go. It's full damage on that hunchback, right?
Commander, I'm hit.
So he's pretty good there. What we're going to do is we're going to reserve. He'll probably have his hunchback shooting into this one. I will then take this hunchback's turn so that I can bulwark up there and not be super exposed. Although this guy, if he's not bulwarking there, he hasn't moved right. He might have the piercing shot, the breaching skill, where it just goes straight through stuff. I really need to cool down my quick draw. So we might just flank the quick draw around towards this water at walk speed, I guess. We might get abused for it, but probably want to get around here. Did he sensor lock? He didn't sensor lock. He must have vision with the Kentaro still. Otherwise, that would be a crazy old move. 100 damage. We could lose a head here. Could lose a head. What's going on, buddy? What's going on? Infidel? Oh, okay. So he's probably entrenched back there.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I think we might jump. I don't like that rubble. Might jump to about here with the Panther and probably not do anything.
Ready? Set.
We'll probably just entrench and get some heat back. So I'm down for that. Oh no, what am I doing? I should have done the hunchback. Silly move. I said it as well. I said I was going to do the hunchback. Now the hunchback could take a real beating here from that Kentaro. With no entrench, it's going to be nasty. No trees. Is he going for my Panther? Surely he's going for the hunchback, right? An evasive, entrenched Panther would not be my choice of
Receiving you.
targets here. I think we're just gonna fire some lasers at this guy. Can we? Nope. Gotta be careful with pushing up here, because he can get around the back of us. Could just save some heat, sit tight, I guess.
Order acknowledged.
We won't be firing that. We'll just fire probably a medium. You know what? We might just entrench. You know what? No, we're gonna... Ooh, that's not the button we want. We're gonna entrench anyway, so let's just fire a laser.
10-4.
Might as well get a little bit of damage out. I always keep hitting the escape button way too many times. I'm like, yo, I really want to get out of here. Let me out of here.
Standing by.
Buckshot, buddy. You're gonna probably just back up here. Or, yes, you are. You're gonna just keep backing on up, sir. That's not really where I want you to back up to. Probably into these trees behind this thing. Get a little bit of heat back, I guess. It's a shame we can't quite see that that guy here. So we do half damage here or minimal damage here. What would we be doing? So 55, 65, half damage. Someone do the maths. I'm probably fine shooting into this guy, yes. You know what? Let's fire into the Kentaro. I think I can get my I think I can start getting my quick draw around the back of this guy. I hope. That is the hope anyway. So we're gonna just casually sprint here. You know, just casually. Sprint on out. Where's the furthest we can get and not be in a really bad spot? Here? Oof, that is still consider that a bad spot. Here and trees, I guess. get half of our heat back. Or we could just walk. We could just walk out and entrench ourselves. Oof, let's do it. Just gonna casually stroll on out, you know, like, hello, it's a quick draw. And I'm braced. It's a quick draw. Maybe I should have sprinted. I could have made that water. I could have cooled myself down, I guess. We just want to get around the back of this thing. If we can. If we can. We just need heat back as well. The heat is the important thing here, because without it, we are pretty much stuffed. So we might ease up on the hunchback. I think, although he's kind of a little bent and broken. The flaming wreck of Mr. Quick Draw here. So the thing about the Quick Draw is, wow, do they burn. Did he just sensor lock you? Okay.
Waiting for orders.
You did not move, my friend. You did not move. That Kintaro probably wants to come in for a punch, I'd say. We're going to jump over here. We're going to... Ooh, we are actually running really hot already. Definitely think that Kintaro wants to punch us, though. Let's just sprint for this water. Hopefully he can't shoot us in the rear. Hopefully, with that Kintaro. That's the hope anyway. So we'll get around into this water. Start cooling down. Gonna maybe sense lock this guy and drop some LRMs on him. But I think what I want to do here is just tank away. We'll probably get Wildfire back and behind a hill. Since that might be his only vision. He wants to probably fire his AC-20 in. I've got no vision. Oh, he's moving up with the hunchback. He's going in here. He's trying to shred my face. He's trying to shred my hump. Not the hump. Hey, sir. Leave my hump alone. Leave my hump alone.
Standing by.
We can sit tight. I really just want to fire on something else, though. So we're just going to reserve here. I want to use my, I want to use my quick draw. We could probably flank over here and shoot this guy. Okay. Alright. Well, it's your turn, sir. It is your turn. And then it's going to be my turn, but that's okay. I'll probably fire with you. I think we can get... okay, we can only get back to here. That's alright, we'll drop some LRMs in. We're in the trees. I think we're in enough cover here not to be shot at. Maybe we can rip an arm off. Oh, we're lagging. Whatever. He's hassling me for using the reserve game, but it's fine. If you want to win, right? Then you gotta do what you gotta do. So he's coming in for the punches with this, I'd say. Is that a full sprint? I would have sprint. No, you can still fire SRMs, I guess. You can manage your heat to just fire enough out of this thing. Woo! He's going for that ability, the stability damage there. Oof. That's a hot mech. That's a hot mech. Let's move over here. You know what? I don't really want to. So if the thing is, if I sprint to here, the next turn we can jump, right? I think that's what we do here. So next turn we can start shooting this guy in the back. How much armor on the back have we got of this thing? We've got enough to maybe tank enough here. So you take yours.
Waiting for orders.
You probably just fire on the Kintaro with your AC. get all your stability back. In fact, fire everything here. He's going to punch with that Kintaro next turn, I'd say. But we will start doing some damage. I reckon we can kill that Hunchback pretty much next turn with our QuickDraw. He still gets a round of shooting with it. So what do we get here? I probably got to bring my Centurion in now as well. I think we can jump up here, fire into the back. Yeah, we'll do that.
No sweat.
That's fine. Alright, my turn.
I hear ya.
What do we got? Back shots? Back shot seems pretty good. He's got a bit of evasion though. We could focus and hit with most of this. It's probably not worth it though. I don't want to give him too much of a punching target here. Might just reserve. Or is it worth it? Yeah. Let's reserve, I guess. We'll use our quick draw. If he reserves again, I'm real happy to just go crazy here. Ah, thanks.
How might I help?
How might you help? You might help like this. Have
no doubt it will be
I
done.
don't mind this guy. He can do whatever he can. To my back. We will focus in for this.
You people don't know
So we don't
that they
do...
win.
So everything's got a decent chance to hit. Come on. Core him out. Oh, well, his AC-20 is gone.
Where that came from.
So there's that down now, at least.
Good to go.
We will jump with you. Can we get a shot? Not quite, right? Damn. We'll jump to probably about here. We'll fire into this Kintaro as well. Not the Locust, the Kintaro. Let's fire some SRMs in.
Good.
A little bit of back damage there. Surely. There we go, no evasion. That evasion was destroying us a bit. This guy here is really
Commander.
in the way. Medium lasers. Don't know if that's the greatest of choices, is it? We might just hop in these trees. I think we're just going to go all out. Probably on that Kintaro. If we can.
I'll try.
We'll probably split our fire here. Between this guy and this guy. And let's fire in with this. That Kintaro is pretty close to getting knocked down. But lasers will do nothing to it. He'll just happily eat that. And we will roll that guy a bit. And then my Hunchback here. So it's his turn next. He can't really shoot all that well. This thing is pretty much no threat here. So we will keep firing on the Kintaro. Maybe if we get lucky we will... Oh, we're close to destroying things there. Damn, actually if we'd fired on this we might have knocked him over. He's going to go in for the punch though. I would say run in and try and kill my quick draw. Don't know. There's no AC on this baby though. This thing's cooking. This thing's alright. And this thing is our Locust. I mean, yeah. Could do some damage, right? Alright. Here we go. Punch! Oh. Hello, sir. Hello. You want to come in for a brawl? Now he's got to come in with a brawl for this as well. Which is pretty hilarious. He is just going to have to brawl all the way. Next turn we'll get this down. That Kintaro is a bit wounded, a bit mashed up. So we will get on that indeed. The Panther can probably fire on this. I'll probably walk the Panther and shoot this. Looks like he couldn't get close enough to do enough work there. And then just this guy. What are you gonna do with this? Drop some LRMs? That's not bad. I mean, he punched us to get rid of our entrench there, so he's doing max damage at least with most of this stuff. Poor old Locust is like, yo, I'm just backing up a bit. We're just going to ignore the Locust for the most part. If we can, we might drop some more LRMs on it. If we've still got vision, which might not happen. Alright, my turn.
Waiting on you, Commander.
My turn indeed. We're going to walk in and fire on the back of this guy. I would love to get him down. Hopefully we can score a hit this time. On that center torso, there we go. Down he goes. And then we just got to get to that Kintaro now. That Kintaro's got a lot of armor. But, I mean, he's up against the QuickDraw. We'll probably cool our QuickDraw down. We might even... I'm tempted to just death him above this thing. Real tempted. That QuickDraw is... sorry, the Kintaro is way up against that wall, though. So, he's pretty solid. He's going to probably shoot our Panther in the back. Yep. There we go. He's trying the same tactic, but it is going to be real rough, sir.
I'm here.
Real rough. We probably need to reverse a bit. Just so he can't run this thing behind us. Which is the major scare here. We'll take these trees.
Affirmative.
We'll fire in on this guy. It's a shame we don't get entrenched, but at least we're in trees now. We weren't before. This will overheat us a bit, but you know what? Now's the time to throw caution to the wall. Is that a miss? Now is the time to throw that caution to the wall.
Watch my heat.
I'm watching your heat, buddy. I'm watching it. I'm a-watching it. I think he might be able to get that Kintaro around the back of my hunchback. At least the Kintaro is pretty smashed up here. I'd rather go with the hunchback first, because if I lose it, at least I've fired an AC-20 in. Then the Centurion, if it survives here... Alright, he's going to walk behind something here. Nope. He's going for the Centurion. Alright.
Internal. Structure damage.
Alright. Okay.
Standing by.
I gotta be careful because next turn he's probably just gonna drop. I really want to shoot multi-shot here. We can back to... Can we reverse? Is that a thing? Damn, son. That is not a thing. We could rubble ourselves. That might be a little sketchy though. Let's just back up this way. Multi-shot again. You and you. B. Oh, 30% to hit. My god, it would be better to fire my LRMs into this guy, just about. It's crazy. There goes another torso. He's just down to his torso. Not a single hit. But, I think these guys should be able to finish this, so we'll probably... Oh, and our opponent has disconnected. He's had enough. He's seen the writing on the wall. It's a shame. I'm hoping that they implement a surrender option instead of just disconnecting. Because it's kind of sad that I don't get to see the results at the end. I don't know. I mean, he threw his quick draw in on a guarded, entrenched Centurion. I don't know what he was hoping for. I suppose maybe getting it knocked down, but then your superheated quick draw is out there for basically a turn, right? Because you've got to remember that your heavy is last to act in a 20 million turn. He's basically, last to act, so I get to fire with a light or sensor lock, plus 2 mediums, and then maybe I get to use my heavy before you. It's a little scary to be out in the open with that. A little scary. It was pretty funny that he did bring the same setup though. He also maybe lagged a little behind with some of his mechs over here. The 4G, when he went in with the QuickDraw, was maybe a little out of position. Same with the Kintaro. I might have considered sprinting stuff in. This section here is really hard to fight around as well. I didn't mind that too much because he kind of choke pointed there. Things I could have done better, I definitely would have kept... The heat management on that QuickDraw is really hard. I don't know what I could have done about that. But as soon as his QuickDraw was abused there, then it was all over, right? Because then he has to run his Kintaro in, his Hunchback in to his support. He maybe could have knocked something down and gutted it. I might like his fit more than mine. Maybe. You got to be real careful with that Locust. I mean, he does do... I mean, the Kintaro, if it gets on top of you, can knock you down. Plus a QuickDraw to start shooting you. Or he could have deathed him above. But everything was sort of packed in there. And everything could kind of get... That's the other thing. You got to be careful. If they've got jump things, you got to be able to run between your mechs. So I could at least get there. But other than that, it was a pretty good game. Well done, Infidel. Well done. And with that, we'll take a break. Tune in next time. More adventures of BattleTech. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.